I had to restart the entire rig, guys, to get it to work. So we're back on now. The cams are back on. Everything's back on. I'll figure out that bug for next show. This will be part 2. I'll merge them together and we'll put them in the live thing. So we will carry on, guys. Hit a road bump. We'll just keep on going. So, all right, let's check out that Amiga Addict issue number 39.
And we are going to show you guys off the brand new Amiga Addict magazine. Let me get in the spot here. I was just showing off the ad here in the video to the Amiga awesomest game ever, Roadcraft. Freaking love this one. Play it all the time still to today. But let's check this out, guys. We got the brand new Amiga Addict issue number 39. Check that out. Pretty freaking awesome. You got Dizzy, a fresh crack, and some old school snacks on the front cover there. Pretty nice. Ooh, we buy phones for cash. In this issue, got that little cover and stuff. Jonah, James, Paul, and Ravi are up in here. Other busy addicts is Hannah and Zoe. Looks like we got marketing and Addict Media. Alina computer ad. We got ourselves the intro. Let's keep spinning, guys. Amiga news. Check this out. Sounds good to me. Titan audio composition Alistair Brimble has released his latest album, Amiga 40, celebrating the birthday of our kick-ass machines. So that's pretty awesome. Bring this up so you guys can check that out a little bit. Amiga Bill talks about that guy all the time. And we got our AmiWest, AmiWest.net. AmiWest is our local awesome Amiga gathering, guys. Please check it out. Go over to AmiWest.net. You guys can sign up today and come in and join us for our awesome adventure celebrating 40 years of Amiga community. Should be an awesome one. We got some Commodore Xenon 3 announcement, it looks like, also on that side I missed. That looks pretty interesting. Let's check that out. Head-to-head. Yeah, look at this shot of the game there. That's pretty neat. All right, let's keep it rolling, huh? All right, we got Say No More and what does it say? Oh, Immortal Joysticks. Immortal Joysticks. User group therapy. And I just covered a bunch of user groups, I think 2 shows ago on episode 3. We looked at a few of the user groups. You got Robin Hood Amiga group. Next meet, none currently. Norwich, Stamford, Yorkshire. So a lot of stuff over across the pond anyway. A video game market ad in here. See if anything awesome, exciting dropping. Ooh, Lost Worlds. The .com boom seemed to be, oh, that's cool. Check this out. So this photograph is from a YouTube video. One of the ones we just showed here last week from Amiga 40th. That's from one of the, AmiWest events they had back in the day. I was like from the early 90s one, actually, back in the 90s. All right, let's keep it rolling. Who's the New World? That's pretty cool. Creative Revolution. Wow, that's pretty nice, man. Look at that, huh? Paint program. Wow, looks pretty good. Look at that. So I'm trying to set up. I keep banging the camera because where I'm sitting, I can't see the screen, guys. So we'll just keep rolling with it. Sordan. I like the ad, but every time I go here to order something, I can't get it, and I don't even know if I can get it now with the way shipping is. From outside of America to us here in America, kind of screws us over on our Amiga fun, seems like. Oh, I just totally skipped this right here. We got Boxing Clever, Art of the Shadow Fighter. They were talking about us all over the internet. I haven't looked this up yet. Maybe I'll drop a video in right here and we'll check out what this is all about real quick. Shadow Fighter, and then we'll come back and continue the magazine. All right, Boxing Clever, Art of the Shadow Fighter, a fighter's history in general. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and I will stop it there and we can jump over here and let me get the V-cam going real fast and we will show you guys some of this quick little fighter game that I have set up over here for us to check out real quick. Like I said, I got everything fixed. What's up, Cammy? Sorry about that. I had to restart it. I don't even know why it's showing 3 lives right now, but this is the one that's going. For some reason, that Ninja camera software, it like froze up everything I had going on. I had to actually reboot my computer to get it all back in line. So unfortunately, that's what happened. We're back on. We just hit the break on the magazine, and we're gonna jump in here and check out this game real quick. I'm just trying to get the V-cam going real fast over here, and then we'll be good to go. Let me just start this V-cam up, grab my tripod. Man, that was a nightmare, let me tell you.
What a freaking nightmare that was. I was like, dang. End of the world. It's end of the world. All right, let me jump in here real quick. Screwed up all my fun just now, honestly. All right, VCam should be good to go here in just a second. We should have connection. In theory, since it's been acting weird to me the whole time, right? All right, let me kill this one real quick. Go up here. VCam. Just waiting for it to connect. It says not live, but we should be live. I'll put this on so you guys aren't in the dark. Man, I don't know what's going on tonight. It's like an internet nightmare. I don't know, it's internet nightmare. Hit up here again. XSplit VCam. Should be 100% connected. Yeah, mirror's good to go. And go. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting us do this tonight. Tell you what, this is driving me crazy. And I had everything freaking timed out earlier too, or tested out and ready to ride, so I don't know what the heck. It's like the restart made everything nuts, man. XSplit VCam. That's what we want. Hit OK. And it's not working. Well, I guess we won't be showing you guys that cool game then. All right, we'll have to skip that part, guys, and we'll just continue back to the Amiga.
The Amiga did not have the best track.
We'll carry on from there.
Not because it was capable, but unfortunately it suffers a few low blows in its first round. Things were not helped by somewhat a lackluster port of the legendary Street Fighter II, and you could argue that some would-be newcomers knocked themselves out with unbalanced gameplay and poor controls. So that's pretty cool, but I think this is the answer to that, guys. Like I said, we'll check out the video. Amiga A500, 600, and the 1200, it looks like. So let me give you guys a couple of shots here from it. Looks like I got some concept art there as well. The Ryu-inspired stage proved to be, it's this right here, to be a little too close to SF2 for Gremlin to approve. So they're saying it's a little too close. But I don't know, I'll have to read this article. Like I said, I haven't read any of this stuff yet. I just kind of give you guys a quick flash through of what contains in the article. Unexpected deployments. So we got some more stuff, question answer segments on the build, I guess. So definitely check that out. We got some swag and some merch here from the guys over at Amiga Addict. Pretty nice. I actually have that shirt. Pretty nice. Turn FTP, serving up us well. So some new write-up on the FTP there on Turn. That's pretty cool. Oh, check this out. We got some old school pics back in here. Gotta love the gingerbread. Look at that gingerbread house up there. That is definitely old school. We got, even before I got in the BBSs and FTP servers, Tyrannius still considered himself as something of a nerd. So that's pretty cool. We got PCBWay. Everyone loves that site. I see that one all over the internet all the time. Fast food game. I think this is covering the stuff that's on the cover. The game on the cover here. And I know this wasn't an award. I can't remember the name of the award, but did win. Oops. Almost broke the whole setup, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what the award's called, but I know this game did win an Amiga award. So pretty cool. Fast Food 2. Check it out. The creator of Fast Food 2, Acid Bottle. Oh, that's Acid Bottle. That's over from Amiga Bill's chat. Woo, what's up, Acid Bottle? So that's pretty cool. So Fast Food 2, starring Dizzy. Oh, Acid Bottle's in there. Roadcraft, we already plugged them because I freaking love this game. I definitely recommend you guys get this game. If you haven't got this game, you can also get this game on a, dang, a little handheld machine. Can't think of the name of it right now. But yeah, so this is the No Clucks Given bonus box here. I didn't even use that sticker. I forgot all about that sticker. I think we should drop that sticker right there. Maybe we'll we'll figure that out today. We got some Roadcraft postcards in here and some other stickers for the Roadcraft game. So pretty freaking awesome. But anyway, definitely check that game out. It's worth your time, your money. You can also just get digital download for the ADF if you want, or the WHLoad file. It all comes together and you can just install it. So pretty simple. Anyway, on screen we got page 36, page 38, and page 40 is covering some of the game stuff throughout here, which I like this section, and my C32 section should be coming up pretty soon. Rogue Hare, I think that's what it's called. Rogue Hare the Berserker, the beer battling game. Check that mug out. Anyway, so this is a 77% verdict. We should probably go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right, on screen, James on games. So let's check out James's reviews here and see what we got here. Fast Food 2, Ian Woof's down the new version of this game jam title. All right, so we have here, it says, Egghead, new version of the game. Bitmat Soft, publishers of Turbo Tomatoes and Slayer of High Toro, have agreed to produce a limited run box version of the game available from their website, www.bitmatsoft.co.uk. As always, with the release, you can get a lovely box with some original Simon Phillips artwork on the front, the game on floppy, a color manual, and a A4 poster as a secret special gift. Head to Bitmap's site to grab it now. So there it is right there. So it looks like the crew over at Amiga Addict AAA, AA verdict here. Graphics a 90, a visual upgrade over the first game, although the new enemies don't thrill. Sound is an 85%. Great music overall, but I wish we could have added some basic SFX to spice things up a little. Grab factor is a 90%. It's basically Pac-Man. You're going to get straight in there. Controls work well. The gameplay is easy to understand. Playability 79%. It's a difficult game, especially in the later levels, and some of the changes in the mechanics make it feel like a less fair than Fast Food. Retains the charm, but loses a little of the magic. Overall score for Fast Food 2 is an 86%. All right. We got Rogue Hare, the Berserker. I've actually played the demo of this. I think it was a demo. It was a decent game. I had a fun time playing it. Pretty cool. Anyway, let's check out the AAA, AA. I keep saying AAA because I keep thinking of AAA Technologies, the awesome badasses that made my A1222 over here. So anyway, let's jump in. Let's check the score out. We'll figure out graphics in 87. It says great character design and detailed backgrounds, with level 3 in particular being a visual treat. A few minor glitches, but nothing too serious. And where is my drink? Let me grab my drink real quick, guys. I'm trying to get through this as fast as we can for you so we can get on with the Boing and Beyond next part of it here, guys. Oh man, a little tiny. Don't worry, my hand is not that ginormous. This is a smaller one. That's all I had left. All right, so sound is an 80% limited music selection, but the tracks suit the game well. Satisfying effects make the action feel impactful. So that's cool. 80% on the sound, which it does has great sound. The game has great sound. Grab factor is a 70%. It says easy to get into with a fairly good progression curve. It says could have used more replay hooks or more content. I think this game was actually made pretty quickly. I think I remember the guy was talking about it somewhere online, the creator of this. Tiger Skunk developers said it was a pretty quick build for him on this one. Anyway, the project was. Anyway, here we go. Playability 70%. Solid controls and a decent variety of enemies and bosses. Combat is satisfying, but a little slow paced compared to its inspirations. And they gave this game a 77%, guys, on Rogue Hare, the Berserk Seeker. All right, Gymdalus, guys. It's made by developer Retream. It's AGA, 1.6 megabyte chip RAM, 320 kilobytes other, CD32 included. Price is $5. $5. Also, let's go. I'm gonna go back through all these real quick so I kind of butchered it and tell you guys information on them. This is Tiger Skunk, all Amigas, 512 chip, 512 kilobyte other RAM. Price is $12. Released July 2025. Fast Food is Acid Bottle AB game. Sorry about the Acid Bottle, I got you in here now. Platforms, all AGA machines with 2 megabyte chip RAM. 40 pounds physical, 10 pounds digital. It came out August 2025. So Jim Dale's is jumping it and check it out. Looks like it's a seem to be having a maze game issue with the month. So it's a maze game. Looks like pretty awesome. Have not played this one. It says here you can pick the Jim Dallas, hopefully I'm not butchering that, Jim Dallas from the Ret Ream itch page in LHA, ADF, and C32 ISO formats. So it's that retream.itch.io Jim Dallas. So you guys can find it there. Graphics, they gave them an 83%. The graphics do a great job for what this kind of game needs, but they aren't in a thing of beauty by any stretches. So 83% on graphics. Sounds is an 80% on the sound. Good SFX. The decent music with some interesting dynamic. Really could do with more variety. And it's hard to see over here. And it pulled me in quickly. But I can see more people finding similar looking levels a turnoff. All right, playability 79%. It says here, great play. There is no real end goal, which takes the wind out of your sails. Some more of the game action coming out. Worms CD32, love this game a lot. Worms is cool. I'm a member of the Worms Discord, the dev Discord, which is kind of fun to see the project they're working on over there and hanging out. But CD32 Corner by Andrew Siddall. We have Terex Xavier, Commodore Amiga Pure Mod, Gareth Qualley, and Duncan Styles into the AA listing booth for an album review. So there's a new album coming out, so that's kind of cool. Got Retro Rewind, guys. I almost said Rewind. Retro Rewind. And we got Agony to Anguish Part 1. As you guys know, freaking not a fan of this game. Not a fan of this game at all. Risky Mouse. Check it out. That's a cool little item. This came out from Risky Mouse. It says the pros, slick and compact, plug and play without any drivers for the basic functionality. Reused for existing hardware. Cons and precision can sometimes be subpar, but general operation is fine. May work differently depending on which mouse you are using. 81% on the Risky Mouse. Digital Retro Bay, 30 pounds it says on this guy. 30 pounds for that. Save a fortune on hosting your broadband rules. I don't know anything about that. Nova land losses his demo party virginity on the UK's South Coast. Good Lord. So we can check that. Was that Nova? So that's pretty cool. Nice ride up over there on this huge demo party they had. Pretty awesome. Don't bend it, fix it. Over at Retro 6. Stu's Views. Renaissance. Looks like he's covering something on Renaissance. And that's the end of it, boys and girls. We can carry back on to the live show. Appreciate you guys checking out this new format. Amiga Addict was a fun one to check out this time, guys. So let's get back to the show here, guys. Woohoo, we're back. I got kind of fixed. Other camera won't come on, but we're going to keep rolling with it. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool issue, man, here. This is number 39. Super freaking fun issue. I was reading some more stuff on today. I was going to show you guys off the Shadow Fighter, but, you know, the other program screwed up everything, so we can't show you guys Shadow Fighter tonight, which is kind of lame. I was going to do a little bit of gaming with you. We can't get the VCam to work. So I think the next host on the agenda here was I was going to talk about a little bit of my 3DO collection. We just hit the 50% complete mark, which I'm pretty excited about. I've been using this little book here I found online, which is the 3DO directory. It's kind of a vintage 3DO guide. It tells you all the old retail prices and stuff. And a little bit of information on each of the games, which I think is pretty freaking awesome. Hope the audio is good on your guys' side. We still got Cammy hanging out with us and Michelle. So that's pretty good. I think that at the end when I'm done, I'll go in. I'll make sure I edit the video and merge them both together, and I'll re-upload the live on the Boing Ball playlist. So that way it's not a kind of like a weird upload. So I got one more video for us. My plan was here is during the weeks now, I'm gonna make a couple of videos and we'll play the videos as we go on through the show and stuff. You know, I kind of enjoy making the videos and editing and stuff like that, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to share some stuff here before it's uploaded onto YouTube. So, you know, give the guys that come in on our Wednesday Boing and Beyond shows to opportunity to watch stuff before we even upload onto YouTube. So I think that'd be kind of fun here. So the next one up is a PC vintage game unbox, 40-pound box, $153 shipping to get this thing to the house here. That'll be the last video of the night. We'll jump back and we'll cover some goodbyes and thanks for coming in and stuff, and we'll end it after this video. So I appreciate you guys coming in, and check it out. It's a pretty good video here.
You wake up in the morning and you get up out of bed, drink a cup of whatever it is, get the cobwebs out your head.
Yo, what's up, dudes? Gelfier Gaming here. We got the Brian D. Menard box in. So let me take out the Blade of Destiny here. And let's jump in and see what we got, man. Super fast shipping. Like I said, this thing was a beast to get over here. $153 to the front door here. So, all right, pretty good. I don't want to whack ourselves with this knife. Let's saw through here real easily. All right, we're in it to win it now. Let's get the blade out of the way. And there's a ton of packing material in here, guys. So we'll just throw this to the side over here and we'll just dig into it. Let's just dig into it. All right, first game. By the way, these are, should be pretty much all PC games in here. So this should be a fun box. All right, first one out of the gate, Ravenloft Stone Prophet. That's a really good one. Super glad to have that for the Windows. We'll get them all set up over here as we go. All right, next one out of here. This will be a pretty long box unboxing, guys. SimCity 3000. Super minty. All right, let's go another one from this side. Boom, I got another Diablo Game of the Year. So, pretty nice. Got that bad boy. All right. Some Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. EA Games. We got Titanic Adventure Out of Time. It's pretty awesome. Okay, is that the last of the flat ones? Oh, here's another one. All right, Magic. Master of Magic, guys. Explore, conquer magical worlds. So that's a pretty cool one. When I posted in Discord this lot, the guys actually really liked that one. So I think that's a pretty good one. Okay, so now it's just all easier to pull out now. All right, let's just randomly start grabbing them. Boom, Aegis, Gunnard, Guardian of the Fleet. That's still pretty cool. I do like some ship games. They're pretty fun. All right, next one out of here is Inferno. Got some Inferno action. Yeah, I'm super grateful for this a lot, man. These boxes are in just fantastic shape. Wings of Glory. Check that out. Pretty freaking dope. And we got Star Trek, the 25th anniversary. And again, all these boxes are just absolutely beautiful. All right, we got some Superman Activity Center. Check that out. Buy any Play Zone title. Get a Super Soaker. That's pretty cool. Remember having a Super Soaker. Star Trek motion picture audio clips. That's kind of fun. All right. Another Dungeons and Dragons ones. This is the collector's edition. So that's pretty awesome. 9 best-selling games. Dungeons and Dragons. All right, next one up. Space Simulator. That's an awesome one. Remember having that one before. That was an actual fun one. All right, here we go, man. We got the Paladin 2. Pretty nice. Some Paladin 2 action. And inside of here we got Capcom Street Fighter 2 bonus pack. That's kind of cool. Put that over here to the side. And we got Seawolf. So that's pretty amazing. Got some Seawolf in there. NBA Live 97. Me and my boy Alessandro Sanford used to play this at my house all the freaking time. I freaking love that game. Ooh, here's a really good Graily one, guys. Daggerfall. I know this is a free-to-play game now, but box is in pretty decent shape. It's got a little bit of a jungy right there, but not a big deal. I do love the box art on this one. It's a very awesome game as well. So, The Elder Scrolls Chapter 2, Daggerfall. So we got that nice, big, giant, pretty big box. And on this side again, we got Fast Attack. That looks like another submarine game, which I'd be interested in checking that out. Those are pretty fun. All right, let's keep going. Oh, we got a mouse pad in here from Best Buy. Kind of an old dusty mouse pad. Got a couple more little small games on the side down here. Legends and Superstars. And we have the $5 check inside sampler.
Says Cyber Mage, Dark Light Awakening Crusader, No Remorse, Wing Commander, and Prince of Freedom from Bioforge. You have Windows 95. So yeah, a little sampler. So that's kind of a neat thing to have. I like the little obscure, goofy stuff like that. Let me double check. Oh, we got some other stuff lanched down in here. Oh, look at that, man. We got Rebel Assault loose in here. That's nice. It's one of the ones I wanted. Eye of the Beholder Trilogy. We got Dawn of War Gold Edition. World of Zine, Disc 2. And we got Roller Coaster Tycoon, but that's a pirated game, though. All right. Let me set those aside. Let me double check, make sure there's nothing else down here in the abyss. All right, here we go. Another awesome one, man. Primal Rage, the arcade game of the year, PC CD-ROM. Check that out. That's an awesome one to have in the collection now. I have no idea where I'm going to put all these at, but we will figure it out. All right, we got Daryl F. Gates Police Quest, open season. It's a pretty good one, actually. I like this this entire series. It's a lot of fun, man. All right, next one up, we got Rise of the Triad, Dark War. Boy, is she freaking minty. So we got that full in the box here. This one's already been claimed by my bro, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got in here. We got TFX, Tactical Fighter Experiment. Love me some flight games. All right, next up, Earth Siege, another good one. This is a pretty good game right here. I remember playing this one back in the day. Had a really good time playing this here. So Earth Siege, guys, a Metal Tech. That's definitely a good one. And another one out of the box. We got Subwar 2050, the Underwater Combat Simulation. Pretty dope. Okay. We got Might and Magic, Mandate of Heaven. The giant super jumbo big box over here. So pretty nice, great condition. Super excited to play that. I mean, yeah, I can emulate this stuff, but I got the OG machine over here, so I would rather do that. All right, check it out, dude. Azrael's Tier, the holy grail of adventure games. So check that out, pretty cool. Azrael's Tier. And we got In the First Degree. Pretty cool. Not really into those. I mean, I'll try it out though, obviously. Oh, we got a couple more little hidden ones over here. Zesty Bites, an appetizing sampler of new games from Virgin, Descent, Free Space, Grand Prix Legends, Recoil Plus, and SWAT. So that's cool. Nice little sampler disc. I like that. All right. We have 3 left, guys. 3 left in here. All right, got Witch Haven, Dare to Enter. So that's pretty cool. Got some Witch Haven. What a great group of stuff here. Left Behind. Man, you guys can do your genealogy here. I think is what this one is or whatever. Oh, no, this one's the game, I think. I can't remember anyway, but here it is here, man. Pretty cool. And last one out of here, Creature Shock, which I like on the 3DO, so pretty cool to have it on here as well on the PC. Let me do a quick little move around here, make sure there's nothing else inside of here. And that looks like that is it, man. So let me get this in order real quick over here, dudes. And we got this box all cleaned out and we will do a recap. All right, so here we go with the recap. Check out all the freaking games that we came up on here in this amazing unboxing here. So pretty awesome, man. All kinds of good stuff. Look at that. So that's where it's gonna live for right now until I bring another shelf in here, I guess, or figure out what I'm gonna do with all this extra stuff. But yeah, pretty stoked to have them. Definitely get some of this stuff installed and gaming over here on the Pentium build. Uh-oh, we got a tribble. Uh-oh, we got tribbles all over the floor running around everywhere. Put them in there in the cow box. But that's it, man. The unboxing's done. We're at 9 minutes. Didn't take us too very long, but anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out with me here, old Ghetto Finger. I guess we'll see you guys here tonight on Boing and Beyond, and have a good one. We're back. All right, guys, once again, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. Very sorry we had the technical difficulties plaguing us for episode 5 now of having a little bit of technical difficulties. But each and every time it's a learning process, so now we have to figure out why the Ninja Cam kills everything. So once I figure that out, then we'll bring Ninja Cam back in our lives. But until then, Ninja Cam's now on a band session. So but we'll get it figured out. Again, thanks everyone for hanging out. And Michelle, Cammy, RJ, Michael, thanks for coming in. TJ,
Bill Basari, thank you very much for doing my very first interview on here. That was awesome. My first interview guest inside the shack, hanging out with me here. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, old Ghetto Finger, and hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. And I'll catch you guys next Wednesday for Boing and Beyond episode 6. Let's hope we are problematic free for episode 6. And I'll go back and we'll figure out what YouTube does with part 1 and 2. I don't know if it's going to merge or not. If not, then I'll download them and merge them together and upload it over into the Boing and Ball playlist. So anyway, I'll get taken care of. Hope you guys have a fantastic night out there. Make sure you head over to amiwest.net. Check out our show we have coming up here on November 1st and 2nd. And that's it, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Once again, we're going to show you guys the merch site. You don't have to buy nothing if you don't want to. Every show I show it. And anyway, so have a fantastic night, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Check this out.